1999. We have taken up an activity relating to digitization of that legacy data, and I will request Sanjay and Anoop to take note of this, that our RFP for that project, the digitization, is lying with APTS since last 6 months. So if the RFP is finalized technically and sent to us, probably we intend to call for the tender at the departmental level instead of APTS asking to do it. But APTS has to technically scrutinize the RFP and send it to us. We'll be ready for that. And probably financial assistance also, since Sanjay said in his initial speech that he has funds for digitization, we'll request him to provide a part of it. Part of it we'll probably tap internally. The third issue mentioned by CCLA in his presentation was about use of revenue record at the time of registration process. I just wanted to mention that we are doing it, not under the name of Adangal or Pahani, but we are insisting on production of Pattedar passbook, which is a revenue record, serves the same purpose as Adangal or Pahani. But I have a small issue here, that when I reviewed the working of Nellore department last month, I was told that in last 10 months of this financial year, our sub-registrars were not able to register more than 2,000 properties because they were not given Pattedar passbooks by the revenue department. The striking example is about Pattedar passbooks to be issued to companies. They have not been issued. As a result, we have pushed these fellows to taking up some other recourse to transfer of property like notarized affidavit or GPA unregistered, etc. in addition to loss of revenue for the state. So I request that there must be some attempt to ensure that Pattedar passbook is given to everybody who is entitled to get it, or alternatively for the limited purpose of registration, provide a mechanism where registration can take place through some sort of documentation or certificate which acts as a temporary substitute for registration. Having said so, I will come to the presentation as far as this limited issue is concerned. Sir, these are the two services we were initially offering online. Both these services have now migrated to A and B. I have strictly followed the letter sent by CCLA for the meeting, so I am coming into that structure. These two, one has come to category B and second has come to category A. Next. These are the additional services which we intend to provide by 31st March. This is only for this. Rest all services we are going to provide by 31st March, and we are doing the technical backup work of whatever is required for that. Next. These are the other services which we have not tackled so far as bringing it to the MeSeva network is concerned, but we will probably try to explore services which is yet to be covered in the department charter. We are examining, all others are covered in the department charter. This is the delivery time. We are examining as to how to tackle this issue. Maybe we will take some more time to do it because there are some legal hassles in this. Next. This is about the IT readiness of the services which I previously mentioned. We are trying to bring into the network of MeSeva by 31st March. For each of the item, I have mentioned here the readiness of the department. This application is already developed. The content is being developed because there is an issue of preparation of document templates which is under refining, because pre-registration process, for initiation of pre-registration process, it is essential to have a template, because then only the required data can be fed and the process completed. We are expecting to complete it maybe by 6 weeks, maybe March end or so, or maybe first week of April. Next. Service and Firm Registration Society, the application has been developed. It is under testing. The legacy data is now under bulk signing. We are working on 20 systems round the clock. We have given time slots for all our people in my office, and this bulk signing is going on. the training will be taken up of the staff after testing is completed. This testing which is now under testing, once that is completed, we will take up the training. We are expecting the rollout by March end or so. Next. Same registration of firms, testing is there, bulk signing is going on, training to be taken up after testing, and by March and we will roll it out. Next. This is the bulk signing status, sir, for firms and societies. So in some districts, 100% is completed, remaining are at different stages. By end of March, we will be able to complete the bulk signing of all the data of societies and firms, because our intention is we should not go to MiSeva with anything less than 100% digitally signed data available in the web, in the central architecture system, because it won't serve any purpose if even one citizen goes back without getting the service. So we'll be entering only MiSeva when we ensure 100% digital signing of all the data. Next, this is the status continuing to other registration offices. This will be achieved 100% by March end. Next, thank you, sir. Mention one more thing, that our bulk and core activity of registration of documents has still not come into anywhere this. Of course, the related activities have come, but that has not come because there are some legal requirements. There are legal requirements in terms of presence of the vendor, vendee, and other issues. We are tackling as to how a small component of that can be brought on to the citizen service centers by whatever name we call it. And internally in the department, we are doing a lot of thinking. Recently, myself and Principal Secretary, even went to Bangalore to study their system so as to call out as to what in piecemeal basis we can bring on to the stage of, computerization or a part of the activity being delivered through citizen service centers. This actually pre-slot booking has come out from